look at her and with her boyfriend. This is so cringy and must be faking it. And look at her followers. Yeah, must be buying it. And she's traveling again. Yeah, parents' money. She can't do that by herself. And what? She got another bag. I don't want her life. What does she think she is? Everyone's so happy in their life, and I kind of feel empty inside because I don't have that happiness. All the travel, all the money, I'll never get to have that in my life. Oh my god, she just reached 1 million followers. I'm gonna congratulate her right away. God, she's traveling again. That is so good. And this girl is about to get married. Oh my god, this girl just got a new bag. I love the bag. I love the bag. I'd love to have that bag for myself too. I love what she is wearing. I love that she gets to live this beautiful life, and I love that smile on her. And oh my god, like I love her gym attire too. I love that. I love that she's inspiring me so much. I love a new podcast that I heard. Oh my god, this girl is so inspiring. I really want to learn from her. Switch from my lack mindset to abundant mindset and learn so much and grow in my life. That seems beautiful. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? So let's get to it and see how you can switch from feeling this to feeling that. This girl, well, you know how she is. She's always comparing and competing, feeling envious, and always looking at something to say to diss another being's success or achievements or even the lifestyle for that matter. Whereas an abundant mindset girl, she's inspired by women. She never compares. She feels that if somebody could do that, then that means I can reach that level. The way she faces challenges, it's completely and truly different. So you need to have an abundant mindset in order to realize that life is so much more. We need to grow together and empower each other and live a beautiful life. So let's get to it. Let's start with money. Lack mindset when it comes to money. Scarcity mindset. You always think there's not enough money in the world, so you end up fearing. Secondly, comparing and feeling envious. You see somebody with more money than you start comparing yourself and you start feeling inferior. And when you feel inferior about yourself, you start feeling judgmental about other people. You start feeling dissatisfied. That leads to feeling envious, and that in turn leads to feeling discontent. You're always looking at other people and what they have instead of looking at yourself and saying what you do actually have. So it's hoarding resources. You are always trying to just grab and hold on to everything because you think there's not enough. Your resources are not enough, so you're not sharing it with anybody. Your bills, you're keeping the money, you're a hoarder basically. The next is avoiding investments in the self. You don't want to invest in learning a new skill, not buying the book. You think that there's not enough money and I will just have money so that my needs are met, my wants are secondary, and my aspirations just come last because I don't have enough money to even think about my aspirations because they're just in debt. You're always in the survival mode. Whereas when you think about abundant mindset, always think that money flows to me. There's enough for everyone to have money, and maybe you are in this difficulty and challenges, but you operate from these challenges in a way that yes, maybe I don't have it right now, but I know the work that I'm doing and in my future I have the financial stability. So you operate from an abundant mindset. You know that there's enough money in the world for everyone to live in a beautiful way. You know that money will just come to you because money loves you and you love money and you spend it well and you respect money and you appreciate money. Generosity and sharing. You don't feel twice before helping another person in need. You show act of kindness by sharing the resources or giving money to somebody who is in need of it. When you respect money, you spend it well, you spend it wisely, and you don't hold on to the money tight because money is actually an energy. And it's something I could learn so much about. I've mostly operated in a lack mindset, and now little by little I'm shifting into an abundant mindset even in terms of money. And the last is investing in the self. You don't shy away from buying the course that you know will help you in the future, buying the book that you know should help you, buying even the products, buying the camera for yourself because you know you can actually make that investment in the self, because also you see you have a future goal for yourself and you believe in yourself. You're always thinking there's not enough money in the world, whereas you always think there's enough money for me and for everyone in the world. You do not try to share the money and you're a hoarder, whereas you are very generous with the money and you spend it wisely, and also you don't feel afraid of sharing the money. Then you start comparing and feeling envious, whereas the money will only grow from here. You don't want to buy the book, the course, the education, but in here you get the right course, you get the right book, you get the right education, because you get the assets and the resources. Like I bought my camera for a reason, because I knew it's going to help me build my life that I see in the future. Let's talk about love. Scarcity mindset in love. You think love is hard to come by, so even if you're with a person that's not treating you right or not showing you love, you start feeling insecure because you think you'll never find somebody better in your life, and you try to hold on to that relation out of desperation because you think you will never get anything better than what you already have. Then comes seeking validation. You're always seeking validation outside of yourself because you feel there's lack. You're always trying to fill that void inside you through some validations from external resources. If you're single, you start feeling that a man has to complete you, so you start operating from desperation and the need to just fill a void because you think you're only worthy if you have a man in your life. Jealous and possessiveness. You start feeling that you need to possess that man because he's getting out of control, and I've heard a lot of girls try to understand how to control their men. I mean, if the man is not doing the right thing for you, he's not supposed to be in your life, period. Just find somebody better. But if you have a lack mindset when it comes to love, you start feeling insecure and jealous and possessive, and in that you start feeling that you do not have control of the man. And also you start comparing yourself to other girls because you don't see the worth inside you, and you're always trying to just hold on to the man and feeling that you're not worthy or you're not enough. You've actually also put the man on a pedestal because you think he has more control and he has more options. And yes, the last point in this is settling for less, disrespecting you, not putting in the efforts, just finding reasons to fight with you and push you off. You still try to just hold on to the relation and settle for less because you think that's exactly what you deserve. When it comes to abundant mindset in love, you always think love is enough, and you always attract people who love you and respect you. Love is available to you in many forms, in romantic partners, in friendships, in your girl gang, in family, and the work that you do and the passion that you have. You always think that love is inside you and it's around you because you feel that love is abundant. Then self-love and confidence. And the love starts from the self. You already are filling yourself with so much of joy and love that, and then you know if somebody's not giving you the right love that you are already giving to yourself, and that man or friendship is not adding any value, you will just chuck that person out of your life because you operate that there's so much that you know you deserve better. So if it's not coming from this person, you will find plenty to give you what you truly deserve, and also that you firstly know what your standards are. You give that love to yourself, and when you give love to yourself and you embrace yourself completely in your entire being with all your beautiful imperfections and flawsomeness, what you do is you gain confidence in yourself, and when you operate from confidence, the man sees that, and he can never ever, you will never ever give control to your man if you are in your power, if you are in your self-love and you are confident about yourself. He might try to, but he'll never get to you. Why? Because you know who you are, and you need to have an abundant mindset about love and give love and confidence to yourself. If you just rely on your man to make you feel pretty or give you the confidence, then it's not right for you because he knows that you're insecure, and the moment he knows you're insecure, he'll tap onto that insecurity 1,000 times. But if you show it to him that you're confident and you know who you are, he might try to tap into your insecurity, but you know that he'll never get into it. Why? Because you know who you are. If you have abundant mindset, you never try to control the man in your life. You see his efforts, you see who he is with his efforts, and if you know that he is not the right person for you, you do not think twice before leaving that relation. Yes, you give your all, but when you leave, you know there's something better waiting for you because you know that you deserve better. Healthy boundaries and abundant mindset is you respect your person's boundary. Hey, I can't meet you every day. Totally understood. That's okay. Or you say that I'm out with my girls and I can't meet you today. Okay, I've got other priorities, I have to focus here and there, and whatever. So you form that boundary, and you exactly give the same to your partner as well. If he has a boundary, he's coming with the needs, you appreciate and you value. Lack mindset love, you try to hold on to the love, even if man is not giving you anything, you just feed on the crumbs because you think you will not get anything better and you deserve the small kind of affection that you or attention he is getting. He could be hot and cold, you'll still try to just hold on to the relation and never let go because you operate in the lack mindset. You think you will never find something more than what this man is giving. Whereas in this, you know that love is coming from not just your partner but even your friendships, from yourself, nature, family, wow, passion. So you operate from that. And if you know that man is not giving you the love or adding value, now let's talk about having an abundant mindset about money in your life. First step, get the education on money. This is something I'm learning and I'm still learning because there's so much growth because I've been operating from a lack mindset about money, and this is the time wherein I have to educate myself about finances a lot more. The first is financial education. Invest in the book, invest in the course. There's YouTube. Start knowing how money works, where you should be investing, how you should be saving, how much you should be spending. Just get aware about financial education because I lack that. I still do, and I know there's something I'm gonna make it work for me. So yeah, we could do that together. Love is something I have like in abundance, but finance is something I know that there's work and I'm going to be honest about it. So let's work on it together. Secondly, start tracking your money. Start tracking where you're spending money and how can you save it. Start tracking your expenditure, monthly expenditure, so that when you're aware about where you're spending, you would know when not to spend, where you're overspending and where you could invest more. Third, shift the mindset. For me, since childhood, I've just heard there's not enough money, there's not enough money, there's not enough money. So till date, I always think there's not enough money, there's not enough money, I can never make money. How will the money come to? So shift your mindset, know the limiting beliefs that you have about money. Money is evil, but no. Switch it to money is beautiful. Money is love. Money is energy. It flows to me easily. It flows to me and I know I respect money. That's why I spend it wisely and only on things when I know are beneficial for me. I invest my money. Even when I buy a book, that's not spending. That's literally investing, and I love to invest in my money and in myself. And then when you're giving money, when you are buying something, just in your head say thank you, thank you, thank you. Something that I do and I've changed, like it's such a good thing. If you're spending something, let's say X amount, okay, whenever you give that money, just say hey, thank you for this much money, and I know money will be multiplied when it comes to me. Just show gratitude because you are feeding money with beautiful energy and you can help people in need. Don't shy away from it. Give it and be generous with your money, even if that means just giving that 20 rupees to somebody. It has to be a balance between money and love. And maybe today you have all the money, but if you don't have a mindset of money, the money will just crash down. It's energy. Do you feel you're worthy of money? Do you feel you're worthy of the lifestyle that you want? Start feeling like an abundant mindset when it comes to love. Self-love practices, like when you start loving yourself, you start caring for yourself. You could be facing a breakup, but the way you face a breakup, you face it beautifully well and you connect more with yourself. Or when you love yourself so much, you show it to your man that you love yourself this much. So then what he does, he tries his best to give you even more. When he sees that you respect yourself, you respect your boundaries, he respects that about you. The moment you love yourself and you know you deserve more and you care about yourself and you take time to know yourself, you know how to handle your emotions, you know how to communicate better, you start journaling, you start meditating, do everything in order to have an abundant mindset in terms of love, and let the love come from within firstly. Then you have set the bar high. Otherwise, if the bar isn't high, there's a lot of crowd down here, huh? You'll only attract the crowd and somebody who doesn't want to put in a lot. So please just level up. Secondly, cultivate positive relations. Friends who support you. A relation that supports you, that loves you. Thirdly, release fear and attachment. If you have that fear that you will never find love, that's the same thing you'll get in your life. If you always think that love is not enough, you'll always find reasons to fall out or sabotage that relation. If you have a fear of love never finding your way, you'll operate in that fear. You are vibrating on a very low surface, and what you attract would be somebody who could suck that fear out of you and use you. And then if he sees that you're needy for love, You're just feeding his ego. Last step, open yourself to love. Because you fear love, you block that love to come to you. Even if you do attract somebody who kind of loves you, because there's so much of fear around love, you end up pushing that person away and sabotaging that relation. So be open to love. Just tell the universe, firstly, just say love is all around me. Love is beautiful. I can trust love. I give love to people, and be open to finding new ways of finding love, and tell the universe that you're ready to find your love, you're ready to find the love within and around you in multiple ways, not multiple men, multiple ways. Nature, friendships, girlfriends, families, work, passion, and yes, your man, because you deserve the love. And also, when you are operating from abundant mindset, the way you face challenges is completely different. When you have a challenge in a lack mindset, you're hopeless, you're just looking at the problem, not trying to find solution. Lack mindset, you think you will never be able to come out of it. You'll be stuck here in this life. But when you have an abundant mindset and you are facing a challenge, you know there's so much of growth and opportunity to come in your life. You see a challenge as a stepping stone, into helping you become somebody that you're meant to be. You know, the way you operate from abundant mindset is versus a lack mindset. See, my hands are closed here because a lack mindset thinks there's only a limit, but an abundant mindset thinks there's like openness, like things are abundant, they're open. Lack mindset thinks they're very restricted and limited. No, be more of an abundant mindset to attract abundance to come your way and fill your heart in terms of money and in terms of love, because you deserve to have abundance in your life and you deserve everything in your life. Just start shifting your focus from lack to having an abundance and start being grateful. Start being grateful for whatever you have, no matter what money you have. You appreciate that money. Say thank you before spending it. And when it comes to you, just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Just say thank you when you invest. Say thank you when you spend. Say thank you when you receive. Say thank you. Just say thank you to love and thank you to money. Be grateful in your life. Because if you're not grateful, if you're spending money and you still feel like, why am I spending? I'm like, if you give that bad vibration, or if you're paying your debts and you give that bad vibrations to money, like, you will never attract more money. And even if you do attract money, your mindset is still limited. You could have this much money, you still feel that you want more. You're chasing after money. The chase will just kill you because you don't feel satisfied in what you have. That's why you need to have gratefulness in your life and in your mindset right here. You could have everything. You could be driving the best car, but you see somebody having a car that's bigger than yours, more expensive than yours, and you start devaluing your own car. Lack mindset. When you had a car, you thought you were here, but when you saw somebody else with a bigger and a better and more expensive car, for you put them on a pedestal and you start feeling that you were less. You started comparing, you start feeling envious, and then you started feeling that whichever car that you have, it's not worth it. I need to buy and chase more. You're never satisfied with what you have. You will never attract more, and even though you do have more, you will not appreciate it and value it. If you're just chasing after money or chasing after love, just know the chase will never end till the time you put an end and you start practicing gratefulness. You start practicing gratefulness, you start practicing mindfulness, you start loving yourself, you start feeling grateful about life, you start feeling content in your life with what you have, and you start feeling hopeful about your future, and you start working and giving that energy to the present self in order to reach your future self. Being mindful of spending, being mindful of love, who you give your love to, who you allow in your life, all these things matter a lot, and they all help you shape yourself. Only a mindset person will chase, never feel content in life and keep chasing for love or money or attention or validation. But when you have abundant mindset, you don't chase, you only attract, and you love yourself, and you know that love comes in all shapes and forms. And also you know that money, whatever money you have, you feel so much, you feel grateful about the money you do have. So what you do is you attract even more. So that's the end of the episode. You start working on having an abundant mindset and getting your finances and love right, because these two things are truly important, and people are literally killing the relation and killing themselves in order to chase either love or money. And yeah, let everything come to you by becoming more, by being abundant and feeling grateful about all that you have in your life. You're worthy and you deserve everything in your life, and that's how I just want to end it. So thank you, and I'm going to see you the next time. So much love to you.
I can be the one you love.